Alright, so here I'm in the module, and if you click on self-check 1.2, it's going to say 5.2. And I know that that's not right, but that's just how it worked out when we originally did this. It was Unit 5. So it gives you a check register, and then it tells you to kind of go through some certain events. So, and you're going to check your answers complete. I'll kind of show you how to do this. Okay. On March 5th, checks were written to Smith's for parts and 28 for 2840. So I want to put, if I click on March 5th, see how these boxes pop up under dates? I'm going to click in the box that I wanted it. Okay, March 5th, I wrote a check to Smith's. So same thing, if I click on Smith's, the box shows up where that could go. It's going to go here. And we made a check for 2840. So if I click on 2840, there's all these options where it could go, but it's a payment. It's a debit. It's getting taken out of our account. So here, our balance is always on the right side. So we had $300, and we just wrote a check for $28.40. So now we have $271.60. That's right here in our account. That goes there. Okay, we also wrote a check for Roberts for plants for $16.35. So same thing, March 5th, I click, it goes here. Roberts, I click, goes here. It's not really drag and drop, it's a lot of clicking. That's what I'm trying to show you. $16.35, I click, and then I click, and I need to take away that $16.35 from my balance. So now my balance is $271.60, but we just wrote a check for $16.35. So my new balance is $255.25. So find that, click, click. On March 6th, we had a deposit. So click, click, paycheck, click, that's our deposit. Oops, it's not there. Paycheck, and that is $362, so that goes in deposit column. We're adding $362 to our balance. So our balance plus $362 is $617.25. So now we have more money for our balance. Click, click, and then we would keep going. Okay, so now we're on March 7th, and we wrote 2 more checks. The supply store for $43.20. Click, click, and now we're taking that from our new balance. So $617.25 minus, I keep forgetting, $43.20. So $574.05 is our new balance. Okay, one more on the 7th. We went to the grocery store. Click, click, doesn't always go. $18.61 goes here in a debit. And then when we subtract that, we get $554, and you can check. Yay, they're all right. So on the next page, I just did that whole page for you. You're doing it again. And then the last page shows your progress on the self-check. Okay, so there's not a self-check for 1.3. You can just read about credit ratings, and here's a sample loan application. There will be some true or false questions on your test about applying for a loan. And that is it for this section.